Well, no, I mean, there's just so many things that you guys didn't ask about and you didn't dig
Oh.
into that, like, I think that there's just so many pieces that if I was interviewing, like, if I had me in the seat right now and there were things there were so many things I would be asking about. There were so many things I would dig down in because we really only scratched the surface on everything we talked about. But there's like 5 or 6 points where if, like, you would have asked maybe 1 or 2 follow-up questions, the whole depth of, like, what's coming and why why it's so important would have been revealed. But I definitely appreciate the surface level interview.
That's
And it was a
fucked
lot
up.
of fun hanging out.
This week episode is brought to you by None of Secret Supply of Sauce, the best sauce known to mankind and available on shelf anywhere. Even when the freezer is full of sauce, there is still no sauce for you. You want some of Nona sauce? Too bad, only Nona decides who gets the sauce.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Season 3, Episode 43 of the twice-over Zilly Award-winning Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags, how you doing on your favorite day of the year?
Sunday? Oh, this leap. No, it's
Spring forward.
that thing. I'm so confused. I give up. I give up.
Yeah, I know we've touched on this in the past. Spring forward, when the kids were real little, didn't bother me because it didn't matter, right? Who cares? 4 o'clock, 5, it doesn't matter. I'm up anyway. Spring forward tomorrow morning is gonna suck.
Your body definitely knows.
Yeah, this year it will because I'll have to wake them up, right? So now we're to the point where I'm gonna have to go in there and wake them up, and it's just not gonna be pleasant.
Do you adjust dinner times at all, or
Yeah,
like how does that work?
yeah. No, we they actually got to bed at the normal time that they would.
Oh,
Yeah. Yesterday was a total wild card. My daughter was in Jersey until they didn't get home with my wife until what would have been 1:30 in the morning, if you included the spring forward, but the spring forward hadn't happened yet, so it was only 12:30.
I'd say something, but New Jersey's motto, I love it. It's New Jersey. At least it's not Staten Island.
Oh. I used to like New Jersey a lot more when the gas was like 30 cents cheaper, but they jacked up the taxes on it.
Oh, they still pump it though.
They do pump it for you. I actually, the last time I went to get gas in Jersey, I completely forgot about that. And all of a sudden, a guy's walking up behind me as I'm trying to pump gas. And I was like, dude, what? Oh, I'm in Jersey. I forgot.
This was a few years back though, but and I was always knew that Jersey they pump, and I pulled in next to a guy who, like, we both pulled in the same time, and that guy started pumping his own. So I was like, oh, did Jersey change the law? So then I go start pumping mine, and the guy's like, this attendant comes on, he goes, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, I'm pumping. So maybe that guy worked there. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Just once again, my luck, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. I had completely forgotten. And then, yeah, worked out.
But still not Staten Island. So, it's got that going for him.
Staten Island. You love it or you hate it. No in between.
The only time I've been there is driving there by mistake.
How did you get there by mistake? Dude?
I don't know.
That's
Dude,
a major wrong turn.
Those old Apple maps, like, remember, like, Apple, they never, like, fixed the glitch when they updated something, and the map. So, like, when I used to travel back home, it would send me, like, weird
From
routes.
where?
DC, but
From DC?
yes, because it would be
Staten
like,
Island?
dude, it'd be like, get off 95 and go here and
Oh
go
my
there.
goodness!
And I go, this doesn't make any fucking sense, because don't you just
Wow.
take 95 all the way up? So, like, it would take me off on these little random places, and then I always remember my brother said the Apple Maps fucked up, and they never updated their fuck up. So
that cost you like $35 in tolls.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Wow.
So I've seen enough of Staten Island to last me years. The rest of my life.
Amazing. Yeah. All right. Hey, well, we got Monday'd in a very real way last week. I know that you noticed, but shout out Pickin' Pines, huh? Wow.
Well, did we get Monday? I don't think we got Monday.
Well,
Shout out Pickin' Pines. Yes.
Right?
Well, when the hell that happened? Was it Monday?
It was March 3rd, Monday.
Oh, okay. As I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pickin' Pines. It's funny. I didn't see that one posted in his picks
Oh yeah,
Good picks.
yeah.
He just scooped it. I actually saw that price too because the episode when we recorded. So when he already had it when it came out, and I said it was $29.99, and he got that for $19.99.
Yep,
Um,
exactly.
I was contemplating. I was like, I didn't have the T fuel, and I don't want to convert for a loss, so I was like, let it go.
Yep,
Like Indiana Jones, let it go, son, with the Holy Grail.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him. I mean, it's a cool one, Dole Pool. Definitely one of the highlights of the collection.
Yeah. From the guy with 300 family members.
Yes, congratulations to that guy and getting all of those accounts KYC'd.
What a bath. 49,000 like $50,000 the guy
Ooh,
spent on it in T
ooh,
fuel.
ooh, ooh.
And I mean,
Yeah,
do that math and he got Pick and Pines got it for under 2 grand. He spent
yeah,
49.99.99.
yeah.
You know, whatever, a
In
penny under
T fuel.
50,000
Yeah.
in T fuel. Yeah. He still spent a lot more in T fuel.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was over 100K T fuel
It was
wash.
like
He
100.
got slammed.
Yeah, it was like
100 and some.
153 or something.
Well, that's what he paid for it, but the equivalent of what it sold for was over 100,000 T fuel bath that he took.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, right before we were recording, I was just, I was looking at the numbers and T fuel
Ooh.
0.0384 cents. Theta, I mean, not financial advice. I'm just reading prices from my phone. Theta, you might have heard of it. 0.89.
How you doing?
That's 89 cents, son. Uh, remember the 185 Theta I won from ThetaCon? That
Yeah.
that apparently was $500. Well, still got that 184, so it's
Ah,
under $184, but that's a really bad rate of return.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it was bearish sentiment at ThetaCon in Vegas.
No, you know what? Um, no, I would say, ETH Denver bearish.
Ooh,
I mean,
because
ETH was
yeah,
like under like 2 grand.
ooh,
Bitcoin's approaching 80 grand as we speak, you know?
everything's taking a breather. It needs a breather. I mean, Theta's been trying to catch its breath now for a few years.
I just we've been
Bitcoin
in this
needed a breather.
we've been in this game long enough, but do you think this was a thing with the election, all this other stuff that like maybe the prices were already baked in and people just thought it had room to go and that wasn't the case?
Yeah, it's certainly possible for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But all I know is I'm looking here at the list of recent sales for Pines, and all of a sudden I'm seeing a new name with some interesting font.
Yeah.
It looks like at Cobra with
Cobra.
a cobra, and it looks like our boy Chief,
Ah.
aka Garbage NFTs, is now Cobra. Congratulations on the name change. We might have to make this a weekly segment.
Well, if and he does listen, so probably will now.
Keep us on our toes.
But
I will find it.
we were me and you were just commenting before the show. We were looking at the Grove War series on Open
Yes,
or Theta Rarity, right?
that's it.
And
Indeed.
yeah, because you saw the Cobra and then you went there,
Yep.
and then you're like, "Huh, that's interesting. Is that Chief?" But it could have been our Chief because our our Chief said he wasn't buying any more NFTs.
Yeah, this is definitely an imposter. Um, our chief has been done buying NFTs. Let me was that 104 times now?
As many episodes as we had. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty close. Pretty close. But I'll tell you, I mean, he's not coming back for like, garbage. I mean, this one's nice.
Oh, it's very nice. That's very nice.
This one's nice. So,
Yep.
congratulations to him on that
If he's listening.
new acquisition.
I'm just surprised I haven't seen Swampy pick up any new pines lately or Tigons.
Yeah, Swampy. What's going on?
What's going on, Swamp?
No
Theta
pressure.
Theta frontman got to get back out there.
For real. He's about to lose his title. He's got we're gonna have to vote somebody else in.
I just look forward to his price predictions on crypto.
Yeah. I do hit him up with the Vegas over-unders on just the most randomest things. So he's good for that.
Yeah, of course.
But all right, man. Well, we had a what I thought was a pretty nice.
Oh, yeah, but we had one more thing. We didn't talk
do we?
about it. Yeah. The on Theta
Oh,
Rarity.
wow, the big
Oh,
news.
that's the only thing you had written down?
I had 3 things written down, and it's just and just lost track. Wow. Yeah, so when was that? Was that Friday?
I feel like maybe it might have been a Saturday morning, Friday night thing, you know?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was Friday night, so
was
we got
late.
a little Discord, message that staking of the Grove series, which is inclusive of pineapples, bananas, and the new NFTs, I believe, including multipliers for the badges and such,
Yeah.
is live on Theta
Wow.
Rarity. I
Good to
mean,
know.
honestly, to our detriment to tell people, but at the same time, like, that's who we are. We're just out here to help.
Yeah, so Brody, throw him back on Theta Drop, take him back off Theta Drop, put him on Theta Drop.
But it doesn't matter. They can still be on Theta Drop, right?
No, I know, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know. Like they could be, but if whenever the snapshot, which I mean, it's not.
Oh,
now,
right. Yeah,
just
yeah.
why not keep it in one spot? But
Yep. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
If you have them on Theta Drop and the next snapshot happens, you're not getting anything. Sorry.
Good news is though, if you have 3 pines, and you missed out on the airdrop, fucking lucky day.
Yeah.
You can just
stake 'em.
You can go stake them. Everyone seemed to had some issue. I had a little issue, but I think it was user error on my part.
Okay.
Because you need the wallet added to your
Yes, you
account,
do.
and then you need to select that wallet for staking.
That's
Right.
correct.
Yeah. So,
2-step process.
and yeah, and as always, if you have any questions, ask Chief
Or Aragorn.
or Aragorn about it.
Yeah. As always.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, just real quick with that.
Yeah.
I think I said like in our room we were talking about because I saw. I think Chief sent me this morning this someone who's I guess was in Slugs. Hasn't been there in a while, and he showing up, or maybe they're talking about Mike, the creator, because they're like, "What's going on with Slugs?" I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but I will say that they never officially said anything. I didn't even think it was be this quick. I mentioned that staking could be coming. I didn't think it'd be this soon. I didn't think it was, so, they didn't, and they didn't officially promise it.
Yeah.
But they
No,
did
this is
it.
a nice surprise. Yeah. This is just one of those things where we didn't need to be strung along the whole time. And it was just like, oh,
yeah. And could you
you're
imagine
available.
if they mentioned this like a couple months ago?
Yeah.
Or oh yeah,
You just set yourself up for whining and complaining when you do that. Unless it's on point, right?
But that's what we do in the NFT world.
That's all we have time for.
That's it. That and if we have any meme coin tips.
Oof. I have none. All right. Yeah. So I mean, we had what I thought was a pretty nice little interview with our boy Kyler from Pog Digital.
This puff piece, I think some people call it.
Yeah, I was told it was a softball interview. Might as well have been a Theta AMA.
Yeah.
Is basically what they were saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I'm disappointed with myself, but we're gonna have to lean on the community, I think, here to get Kyler back on. And if you got hard hitting questions, hit us with them. What do you want to know? Because we had to stop the recording, and afterwards we got a lot of juice from Kyler. He like spilled everything to us, and we just can't tell anybody. But if you ask us to ask the questions, we will.
That's not how I remember it.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
I thought we had good questions, but apparently we didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I enjoyed myself.
I'm glad you did. It was a good time. And you can hear us ask those softball questions
after these messages.
Papa's popping and locking. Magnum scrutinizing. Papa Max podcast.
We are back with our boy Kyler. Kyler, how was the summit at the White House today?
The summit at the White House was a lot more uneventful than I was expecting. No, I'm just kidding. It was fantastic. I can't tell you more though.
How were the hors d'oeuvres?
It was just McDonald's. I don't understand
wow.
but it was fine.
Cold heat lamps.
Better than Beats?
Must
Yeah,
have been
well-
like a couple day old. I don't know.
Popper, this is the first time in podcast history that there is two-time and Zilly Award winners.
Oh, three
that?
actually here, right?
Well,
Oh my god.
yeah, I mean,
Oh, you're counting us as one? We're like
we're counting on one.
We're
and counting
united.
Kyler as Pog as one.
Okay.
right?
All right. Well, Pogman still holds his trophies pretty proudly, man. He displays them right in his office.
Beautiful.
As he should.
Yeah.
As he should, absolutely.
So how you been? Keeping busy?
Too busy. Good though, dude. I sometimes forget that I don't just forgot that we were on a podcast and I was about to just lay it out. But no, things are great, man. I'm happy. Things are great.
No, good. We're really good. I swear we're good.
Yeah. The smoke does not mean fire on this.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Things are great. On the Pog side, things are great. Family side, things are even better. Everything is going really, really well.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you didn't know, this guy's got a brand new, fresh out of the packaging, basically running around over there, huh?
Yeah, dude. She's just out the wrapper.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She's
Not-
doing pretty good.
It's a fun time when they're not quite mobile yet, because you can still kind of be a lazy parent, right? And you don't have to be eyes on them all the time. Once they start to get mobile, though, boy.
Yeah, all right. My wife and I, we're both looking at each other like, all right, well, we're ready. Luckily, my brother-in-law, her brother's just got one that's about 6 months older than ours. So,
Yeah,
pretty
oh,
fair.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to be like you guys.
Well, hey, it's a lot of fun, dude. Enjoy it for sure. Everybody says it goes by fast. It really does. And as much as in the minute, it can be feeling like it's taking forever, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, now that she's smiling and stuff, feeling just great.
Oh, that's heart melting.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is great. All right, but man, how about I mean, you got stuff going on all the time. You just got back from ETH Denver last week, right?
We
How was
did.
that?
We just did Denver. It was absolutely insane. From the moment we landed, we had stuff to do. It's always fun to link with people from the community. So we had No ACLs come out. Charizard met us out there. Young Snack was there. A bunch of really, wonderful people. And so we did the Steven Soderbergh film release. We did some other stuff as a team. We went to the fights with Karate Combat. Just story on story on story. There's so many things we could talk about, but it was just an incredible week hanging out with everybody.
So you call them No ACLs? Is that the official?
It's No ACLs when it's formal. There's a lot of
Okay.
things I call them when it's informal. But yeah, Nokes.
Okay.
Champ.
He
Yeah.
is the Pog champ, and he will
World
not let
champ.
anybody forget it. The World
Yeah.
Pog Federation champ. Charizard tried to go up against him just as like a friendly, and he had to lay down the rules before he even took the match. It's not a joke with Nokes.
Wow.
There
He's
was
a
one
champ.
match that was incredible, dude. Like, while we were there, we did one match. Like, it was the exhibition match, and like it was the last match of the whole 5, and there was the one Pog, and Charizard flipped like 10, and he needed 11 or something like that to win the whole thing.
Oof.
And we couldn't find the last Pog, and it was like we couldn't find it. And it was sideways in a flower pot, so it wasn't upside down. It hadn't flipped. It got stuck in a flower pot, and we found it. And so the match continued, but it was pretty fucking good.
Did he have to update his rules after that? If it gets stuck in the flower plant, it doesn't count?
No, so this is where I was a little worried, but they both decided that it didn't flip, so it did not count.
Man, I wish Mags was there and part
Play
of
it as
that.
it lies.
So if you guys go look, actually, if you look on the Twitter, there's like, while we're there, there's a 10-minute, 15-minute little live space, and the video is in there. And actually, like, it's a fucking ride. I would recommend everybody who has a chance, go watch it. It's just for yourself. It's super fun.
That's on the Pog Digital Twitter feed.
Yeah, on the Pog Twitter feed, just like it's the last live feed that we did live stream because we didn't do one today.
All right, I'll have to check that out. Nice. That's crazy. I mean, you definitely. It sounds like he's got all the rules written down. He must have played against somebody in the past where, a gray area occurred and there was arguing and fighting about it. And I know a lot about
I'm
that,
watching
actually.
it go down. Wow, what's happening? They're like, no, that didn't. Oh, that you didn't. Oh, but you won, but it wasn't sanctioned. And, it's just like little kids playing. It was so much fun.
Yep. That's basically the story of how I met Mags.
Yeah.
What? Magic the Gathering.
Not over
He was
Pogs.
the only one that didn't play Magic the Gathering.
Oh,
Yeah. No, this
Yeah.
was all like carnival game kind of stuff. Just like,
I love it.
gambling
Casino-
against our
casino.
buddies, like just silly bets. But if you didn't have the rules like hammered down and I's dotted, T's crossed, there would be loopholes found.
Exactly.
Oh, your foot wasn't against the wall.
Exactly.
Yep.
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 And well, no, it wasn't that. Like you purposely didn't put your
Oh,
foot against the wall.
Hold on. Kyler might not have heard this, but
Here we go.
so we had this. I think we were Atlantic City, right, Popper? Maybe
Sounds
not.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so we had this game where basically we would rotate games. So like if there was 4 of us, I'd pick the game, then Popper picked the game, then Kevin picked the game, then Daryl picked the game, and we just keep going around. So we choose what the game was. So sometimes there'd be like putting with golf. So we put we put a trash can, like those little hotel trash cans.
Yeah.
We put one on a bed, and we had this like little basketball, like fluffy basketball, right, Popper, or something, and then
Yeah.
you had to throw it in there, and it's harder than it sounds. And
Yeah,
there was a
dude.
there was a
Hotel basketball. I've
stipulation.
been there.
There was a stipulation that your foot had to be against the wall. So one of your feet had to be against the wall when you threw it. So so I think I went first or something.
No, it was
And-
Kevin, right? So
Uh,
Kevin went,
Go ahead.
and yeah, so our boy Kev goes, and he makes it, but his foot isn't against the wall. And we say, it doesn't count. Your foot wasn't against the wall. So we give him another shot. And then our boy Mags goes, and he's like, he intentionally doesn't put his foot against the wall, and he misses, and he insists that he get another shot because his foot wasn't against the wall.
So he was
then-
trying to get a practice shot.
Yeah.
yeah,
And the-
exactly.
And then tell him what happened. The foot went against the wall, and I sank it.
That part is fuzzy.
Well,
Yeah.
but it sounds like you got double the tries that everybody got.
Well, technically, Kevin got double the tries.
That's true.
Why did Kevin get a
Well,
free shot?
I mean, well played.
See,
Yeah.
You saw the loophole.
exactly.
They were, I think, too keen to my
But-
lawyerness that they.
I know, but
Wouldn't
that's
let-
even more like on a lawyer scale. That's incredible because you found the loophole as it was being created. That was like a real time loophole.
Yeah, the
Yep.
first guy sinks it, and it's like, oh man, I'm toast. So we'll use the same logic that he got it with as a test shot. So yeah. Ugh.
Brilliant.
Yep. So I'm familiar with searching for loopholes. So now after that, it was just like you tried to make the rules as foolproof as possible. Lawyer
It
up.
got heated.
Basically
It got
lawyering up.
intense. Yeah, and they're developing as they go. So it took like 3 or 4 tries of like matches before one of them finally conceded that the other one beat him for the Denver exhibition champion. But I'm so excited. It was the greatest time. We did this thing where you could get a Pog from us and scan it and get a QR code and then mint an ETH Denver NFT. And now you get bonuses
We-
inside of the hub.
We were just talking about that before you
Yeah.
hopped on.
Yeah.
Did see that.
So I mean, I thought that was pretty cool, and we've just got so many really amazing things. And then as a business, I'm excited to really dig into all of this to share with you guys. Like, I think what's about to really cause us to prove our differentiation from the rest of the market.
Well, that sounds great, but hold on before we get there.
We
You
will.
did mention Cold Wallet briefly. What was your overall thoughts on that?
Couldn't have gone better. So we are actually working as one of their marketing legs to raise and showcase and scale the film. So the relationship has gone much deeper than just being a product placement. The actual film experience now is really powered by POG. We're utilizing decentralized films technologies to showcase the film so that all of the actors and so forth are rewarded each time the film is purchased. But then the receipt is an NFT. And that NFT is now giving you benefits inside of the hub. And our referral functionality is down being worked on, but as that comes back, we'll be able to actually reward people as they refer new folks to watching the film. So if you have the NFT, you refer somebody, they sign up for a link for the hub, then they get their NFT. As long as at the same time as you have your NFT, they get theirs, then you earn a reward. And that'll actually enter you in to win some money or some other things. But we built actually a really good relationship with one of the main characters. He's the bad guy. His name's Josh Brenner. He is a film actor from Hollywood, excuse me, but's done like Silicon Valley and internship with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn, and just a really great actor. And he actually is a super big fan for Pogs, and so we're in the middle of a kind of discussion of figuring out exactly how he'll join us. But he's very, very much excited to join the team.
Was that Big Head?
Yeah, yeah, on a pretty deep basis. Yeah, exactly. So Nelson Bigetti is a heavyweight pogger from the past, and so he is going to be putting, giving any champion a run for their money. So we're going to be bringing back, national tournaments at events and digital, physical, high stakes pog, and a lot of really fun, nostalgic collectibles, and he's going to be a part of it also. Yeah, we're pumped. It couldn't have gone better.
So if people are interested in seeing this movie, how can they go about doing that?
Decentralized Films. I think it's coldwallet.decentralizedfilms.com, I believe. Or you can actually go find Cold Wallet on Apple or Amazon Prime. Convenience, you can find it on those platforms. But if you want to kind of be a part of the community, I'd recommend getting a Web3 ticket so that you can have those daily rewards and really be a part. We actually are doing a $10,000 airdrop as well. And I guess is good place to announce as any. This is actually the first film as part of POG TV. So POG TV will actually be releasing over the next week and a half, and it will be showcasing this as the first film. It'll showcase all the benefits and the functionality of being a part of the community in a Web3 film space. And then also we'll have some different like ties and behind the scenes stuff and these, all these things for your NFT for having seen the film. We'll also have like a nostalgia channel that'll point to some of our favorite films and things like that from our day and age. And so POG TV might end up being more of like a YouTube mixed with feature films on the back end. But we'll see. It's going to scale out slowly. But this will be the first rollout. I'm really excited.
Kyler, quick clarification, it's Decentralized Pictures, not films.
Thank you.
But they are $sign film as their coin, as a lot of the Papa Mags
That's
people
right.
know.
And they've got a great relationship now with Base that we're excited to cultivate with them together. And so the serendipitous synchronicities and other corporate jargon couldn't be firing at any higher capacity. We're really excited about the parallels, and through them, we've met some really great people that we're working with to do marketing for them and then for us. And so this is a really great use and proof of use for kind of what POG can do beyond just creating collectibles. And POG TV is going to be super fun. And we'll figure out some other ways to reward people on that platform.
So basically, the only way to get the NFT ticket for this is through Decentralized Pictures website.
Through the link, actually. So the film is just a link. If you click the link, then you'll be prompted to purchase the film. And then you can watch it through the player. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do have to go to the platform. Anyways.
Okay. Very cool. So yeah, check that out for sure. I will actually do that. All right. I will go on there. I'll figure this out. I will get the NFT.
Yeah. Okay. So time out. So if you go onto Decentralized Pictures, you know how they have like those like scrolls, like, or if you were like on Yahoo and there'd be different news and it would just scroll, right? Well, the one of the banners, like the first banner is Cold Wallet. So you can click that, takes you to coldwallet.decentralizedpictures. Oh, sorry, coldwallet.decentralized.pictures. And
right.
You can connect your wallet, buy on chain, $14.99. And then it says, purchase guarantees entry into $10,000 $POGs airdrop raffle.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to miss if you just go to decentralized.pictures. It's bang. Want to watch Cold Wallet? It's right there.
Yeah. We're excited, and we'll be helping them with their Instagram and with their Twitter and all that stuff. So it should be great.
Cool. All right. So was that the highlight of East Denver, or
Oh my God, that was just one night.
It was
That
a
was
food
one of
truck.
it was one of the highlights. That was incredible. The next night we had the Karate Combat fights. The function itself, the convention was incredible. People absolutely love Pogs. Gave out thousands of them, and there could not have been a better response around. It just was incredible to see how excited people were for all those. So yeah, and just to prove out like the way that we can do event marketing and tie them into a digital experience and create something sticky that rewards them. Yeah, I just couldn't be more excited about the team that rolled out there with us, and the recognition with Karate Combat. I mean, we were the probably the second or third most televised group of people outside of the announcers at that fight. It felt like so. We're excited about our partnership that's coming with Karate Combat, and we're going to be doing some digital collectibles with them and some fun, unique activations and experiences directly in their Discord.
And doesn't Karate Combat do stuff with H-Bar?
Yeah, Hedera. They're huge in Hedera. So we'll be
Pog on
across chain
Hedera?
collabs. We are not on Hedera, but we are not opposed. There have been 3 or 4 chains that have really been great with providing some proposals and some options for the next step for us to like scale, which we can dig into a little bit more too in this conversation. But yeah, H-Bar is definitely something we're excited to maybe drop some collectibles on, or at least celebrate the brands that are there.
Nice. So, I mean, recent news, we got season 2 up and running, Pog Hub. So congratulations on that.
That
Yeah,
was a battle.
Popper didn't seem to like the new interface. I like it a lot.
Well,
Popper,
it's not-
Popper was complaining about it
Mm.
because you can.
It looks nice. It looks nicer for sure. But
I heard there was more clicks.
yeah.
Somebody said it was more clicks.
But
Yeah,
if you're
it's
in the
an
thing,
extra
you
click.
can just click the ones you want, Popper, and then you can hit back.
Yeah,
I think it's better. I don't
it's
know.
extra clicks.
I mean, I think it looks great.
it looks
The
great.
hierarchy,
I
the
agree.
functionality is really nice, and then the color waves really mix in with kind of the rest of our platform all across. But I agree with you. The clicks are too many, and if you're adding clicks rather than taking clicks away, that's actually against my mandate that I've laid down for the company. So somebody will probably have their head roll for this. We're
Fire
looking
'em.
at Zach or Emerson. So just let him know that it was Sheriff Popper who laid the law down. But no, dude, you know,
Hey, if you need me to fire an intern, I've been doing it all year here, last couple of years. It's all I do is fire.
what about our vice president? Can you do that? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's asking a bit much.
maybe. But yeah, dude, I forgot what I was talking about, but yeah. Who cares at this point? Let's keep going.
Yeah. All right. So we killed the count up on season 2, but we're still
season 2,
wondering
yeah.
where the staking of the founders. Where are we with that?
You know what? Actually, in real time, I could pull up that update and probably tell you that we are literally hours away. If not,
Whoa.
yeah, it's
Whoa.
been, it has taken a little longer because like the guy who's doing it is an absolute legend in the Solana space, and it's a awesome collaboration for us. So we will see how it goes, and it should be done here pretty soon.
So it's not forgotten.
It was supposed to be done. We told people like 2 weeks ago. We were on the call. Somebody told us, yeah, it'll be done tonight. It'll be done this week. So we announced it. It's coming tonight. And now here we are 2-3 weeks later. And like, again, like we didn't it's just frustrating. But,
Yeah.
it's the way it goes sometimes. And it wasn't by anybody's fault. It was just that the individual who, through the goodness of his own heart, is building this and he's literally a legend in Solana NFT staking. So it's more of like a genuine collaboration where we just want to do something together, and like that's it. It's just more out of like nostalgia and joy, which is what our company is all about. So that's where the delay has come from. We just wanted to do it together. We could have created maybe a more seamless iteration or whatever. But the dude who has done this for a lot of great, like fun, a lot of good Solana projects in the past. So it's kind of historic for us. So it's meaningful, sentimental, so to speak.
Well, and we know Kyler likes you guys work better with a count up going on. So,
Dude,
Popper,
we don't even notice the count up. We just try and deliver as fast as we can, and then it's like, oh, we Mondayed them, and it's fucking fantastic.
We would be Monday if we started the count up now, theoretically. But then if we didn't, then we couldn't get it to the next week, which he could still get it done. Popper, you see what's going on?
Yeah, he's doing this on purpose. He likes doing this.
It's a power move.
Well,
and
dude,
don't tell me Monday's an accident. I don't believe that.
No. I feel like it's great publicity. It's great publicity. You have to have a little drama. You have to give them a ghost to chase. And then when we deliver, and it's like, yeah. So we need you guys to.
Then you
to play
deliver on Monday. No, it's perfect. Listen,
Yeah.
it is absolutely perfect because that is what I would do to me too. Right? No, we leave that Monday window open, and it's just there to get dumped on. Like
That's right. That's right.
that's definitely the power move. You could have it ready on Thursday and then just hold it till Monday and just hammer us with it.
But the reality is it's like midnight, Sunday, and we're hoping to get dropped, and all of a sudden we're like, yeah, we did it.
Yep. All right. Well, that's cool. We're definitely looking forward to that. I noticed recently that you were on one of my favorite game shows as a kid.
Yeah. What is Jeopardy?
Yeah.
For 200.
Crazy.
I know.
funny.
This is actually the second or third time our
it really?
company has been a Jeopardy question. Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. Happens every 5 to 7 years, like an eclipse, it seems like.
Is this the first post Trebek?
This is the first post Trebek. Yep.
Nice.
It is. It is. And we really like the guy up there. He seems to be a Pog fan. So
Yeah.
more big win. He was pretty
Nice, yeah.
surprised that the other guy was not a Pog fan.
Yeah, no, the way the guy answered was like, Pogs?
Well, yeah, we cut it off too soon on the post, but behind it, he's like, I've never played.
Oh.
Like, oh.
Yeah, cut that out.
Yeah.
No, that's
We didn't
cool.
want
Yeah,
to
we used to watch Jeopardy, and I would get the sports questions right, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, dude, so I've got a story. My dad, he went to college a little bit longer than most of his peers because he enjoyed it so much. But he would go to different hour classes. And so his roommate, who's still his best buddy to this day, would go to class, and my dad would watch Jeopardy, but there'd be a rerun on at 5, 6 o'clock at night every night. And so dad would bet him beer money for the entire 4 years of their schooling on Jeopardy at night. And his buddy had no
Unbelievable.
idea for for a decade that dad had gotten the answers from the show earlier and just got free beer from it. And
That's something Popper would do to me.
Oh, whoa.
I'm not
Hey,
saying it's
whoa.
good, and if I ever go down for anything shady, then this is evidence that it was nurture, or so not nature.
I would never do that to you, Max.
Oh yeah, like after the Joey Chestnut scandal that you guys blew out of proportion, then you guys started changing the odds of
That
the
wasn't
World Cup.
me.
No, it was you.
No. Don't,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you.
I
you added to
was
the-
I was a happy person on the sidelines watching that one go down.
You didn't. Either of you or Daryl didn't have to say anything. You just let it play out. You had a.
I didn't say anything. Daryl did, and then Kev got heated.
Daryl.
Fucking Daryl.
Seriously.
Ugh.
No. Max just makes up his own mind for the Joey Chestnut
Against the field.
against the field. Yeah. Well, I mean, when you pick
But there
one
was-
person to win, you're going against the field.
No, because
You
there
are.
was
That's
2 other people listed. Then the
it's like
field
a futures.
was a separate thing. So that's why those odds were different. You had to adjust for that. The field was a separate category. Then there was 2
Here we
other
go.
hot dog eaters, and then Joey Chestnut. So those 2 hot dog eaters affected the line. Anyways,
See,
we're-
welcome to our life, Kyler.
I love it, dude. Are you kidding me, bro? Joey
Yeah.
Chestnut's a legend.
So I
Um,
saw a little back and forth with you with Pog Digital and with Magic Eden. Looks like you got something in the works coming up here. I think it said May 21st.
Maybe a little sooner. That date might have
Ooh.
been moved up a little, but yeah, we're super excited about this one.
Little Care Bears action.
I do know what you speak of.
I mean, is it a secret? Weren't they tagged in it?
It is not a secret. The press releases have been drafted. I think they're out, but I'm going to be putting a new one out, a fresh one, because the last one didn't really talk about the Gold Slammers. I guess now is a good time to tell you all about the collection, huh?
Ooh, we're all
the
here.
Mags exclusive.
Let's go.
Finally, for once.
Well, you have to pay me now for this. No, are you kidding me? I'm coming. So, Care Bears, Slammers, we've got 3 different designs. We've got 2 different materials per design, and we've got a rose gold 1 of 1 that will be auctioned off in PogCoin.
Okay.
It's going to be an open edition mint over 14 days on Magic Eden. And the Care Bears are going to help us promote it across all of their socials. And we've got a couple of celebrities that are potentially going to help us market this. But regardless, we expect to sell, I don't know, it could be 200 like the last one, or it could be 2,000, or who knows how many. But 14 days, then it's closed. The supply is what it is. Then people start to burn and the supply will become what it was supposed to become. And yeah, it should be fun.
I haven't, obviously Care Bears was around when I was young. I wasn't big into it, but I definitely remember seeing it. Is it like the same nostalgic characters, or is there like a new version of Care Bears?
Cool.
Like they do like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have been changed into oblivion and now they're terrible?
Yeah, so they do have a new version of the Care Bears. It seems like they change the art updated every 10 to 15 years. But we're using the nostalgic art that we grew up with.
Oh, nice.
So your Slammer is going to be, the whole idea is just to like give a whatever it's called, a nod of the cap to us as adults. And I watch Care Bears every once in a while. I probably watch 10 episodes or something, but I knew them.
Yeah,
I grew up with them. They were everywhere. They're on everything. And, Care Bears might not be for the traditional like NFT person, but there sure are a lot of gals in the space who don't have a lot of mints that they can get excited about because the teams have no idea or relation to their history or to them as a person. But the Care Bear speaks to a lot of those folks. And so I think, just as like important as and fun as it's going to be to have like the NHL slammers and other things, I think it's also super important for us to, have stuff that touches kind of the heartstrings. And I think there's a lot of adults that will get this for their daughters. Like that's the thing is like, I really want to, we're trying to create these pieces of art that are meaningful to each of us. And it'll be fun because maybe you buy 2 and you keep one digitally and you have one physically and you hand one down to your kid or, I don't know. There's a lot of different things that you can do, but it makes me really excited that this physicals part of our business is starting to take off. You buy physically or you buy digitally, you can trade it, and then the people that want it redeem it. And the use case with the founding Pogger box that we did, or the early Pogger box, and then these really worked well. And I think the biggest challenge where we messed up with the not messed up, but where we were proven with the Coca-Cola collection is the proof of greatness floor on the Coca-Cola collection does not necessarily signify the value, because a lot of people got worried after someone redeemed and then sold their NFT for a low price. Because that's still, so you've got the physical, the NFT's out there, but it's meaningless to somebody unless they have the physical, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, so you can
lessons
buy it,
learned.
redeem it, and then slam it and have it land in a plant.
Absolutely, dude.
Clapper, does that sound like that Rob Feldman thing?
What's
Psycho
that?
KO Pogs.
Well,
We have some plans
the
around that kind of
redeemables.
stuff too.
Oh,
Right?
yeah,
absolutely.
with the NFC chips.
Yeah, because so his thing there was
bet,
these
yeah.
NFT chips,
Yeah.
and And so, but you could still
Wait, he
sell
invented
the
NFC chips?
No.
no. But he used the NFC chips, and then he sent out the physicals because it was kind of like, they did on Theater Job, and then there was a Kickstarter also, and then they sent them when they finally sent them out, you could sell the digital one, and you'd still have the physical one.
That's crazy.
And so there's no
Yeah.
real
I
mechanism
mean, that's right.
to
There's no benefit. It's just crazy that like people would do that. I would never. I don't know. I would never split them up. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's everybody's right.
Yeah. I mean, but the disclaimer on the NFT was like, oh, if you buy this, like, if you own this and you sell it, then you got to ship your did your
Physical counterpart.
redeemable,
Yeah.
to the person, and it's like, well, how are you
Nobody's
going to
gonna do that.
enforce that?
Yeah, I've wanted to do like a Pog marketplace for so long, but there's no way for me to do that for people because I can't guarantee that the person's going to send you their Pogs, and I can't do it myself, so it doesn't work. But what I can do now is I'm opening up this new part of our website soon. Hey, out of here! Hey, out of here, monkey! Go! My dog's smelling stuff. Part of our website, we're going to be showcasing NFTs that are for sale throughout our collections. And so if you pay in PogCoin, you could have yours up there, showcase to be purchased. Otherwise, we're just going to like showcase our favorite ones. Some of them will be, available. Some of them won't. But it'll be a cool way for us to showcase our collection, and people can go straight into the marketplace and buy it from the people they want it to buy it from. But so that is one way that I can like facilitate and encourage commerce between people without having to hold their assets for them, I think.
Yeah, almost like an eBay kind of.
A digital eBay, but I mean, I wish it was an eBay because I can't. Like eBay, if you'd get kicked out if you don't send them their stuff. But like for
Yeah.
us, trying to even create that part of our business is going to be so hard.
That would be a headache. A
Yeah, I
massive
mean that's
headache.
another $1 billion business you got to try and scale.
Well, yeah, and there's already so many out there that are doing it.
And we will be right back.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Max Podcast.
All right, Mags, do you have any other what?
what else
Yeah.
have we got? Popper, what else do
It-
we have? We had other stuff, didn't we?
Well, I know it sounded like Kyler had some stuff. I don't know how much he wants to get into, but there was also some controversy that you got yourself into here. What was it, a month or so, 2 months ago, with a new coin that you just were playing with, and all of a
I
sudden,
would say I kept myself out of controversy,
I'd agree. In retrospect, I'd agree with that.
right? And now that we can look back and see, holy shit, maybe it was a good idea that people didn't.
And,
Mhm.
and once we knew more, because so I was on that groundbreaking episode of the podcast,
The witch hunt.
Yeah. Well, but no, I got
Just kidding.
I got to speak for the people, and you had no issues with any of the questions I asked, and you seemed to understand it, and that is one. I got a real analytical mind. That's how you wind up winning, zilly after zilly. But when it was like,
Zillions of zillies, zillion zillies.
oh yeah, and too, it was a popper I sent. I got my hat redeemed. It finally came the other day.
yeah, yeah.
And then my middle name was Zilly. I didn't know that, so that's pretty cool.
Soon your last name will be too.
Yeah, it would be Zilly, first, middle, and last. No, but to the point where he didn't want to, because especially for that reason, if stuff went down, he didn't want to be the reason why, and he didn't want to make people feel like they had to get into it, or the backlash. Oh, look at this money grab! He wants us to put money in it. So like, it sounds like he can't win either way.
Getting
with
the
that,
community involved in it was a lose-lose. There was no win. I had the alpha chat open and I thought about typing it in, but for the viewer listeners that didn't hear it straight from me, is there was no reason to, because if it goes up after the community gets in, then it probably it could be said it only worked because of the POG community. And this way, we watched it go to a $5.5 million market cap, and now all the way down to a, 300, 400, $500,000 market cap. So you would have lost 90% of your money
Well,
by chasing that thing.
And by telling them, you're basically letting POG people front run the coin into the ground, right?
Yeah, and I still haven't sold a single one of those coins, right? There are people who've made $7,000, 10, people who made hundreds. There are people who made $1 million probably on the coin. I mean, the liquidity pool was at like something absolute crazy, like 750 or like 800,000, maybe 900,000 at one point. And this was like 12 hours after the launch. Yeah, so it flew, man. But I still haven't sold a single coin of that, and I think that's why it's stable, and what we're about to deliver in V2 looks really good. The reality is, dude, is like this project has helped POG in so many ways. Not only have the relationship scaled because some people aren't that interested in POG, but they're really interested in AI and how my work can build their business. And then they take a meeting to learn about some other things, but not the things that I've learned by building this other business or this other platform I've put into POG. And if you look at our website, like, we're light years ahead. So I think throughout this conversation, there's been like 5 or 6 topics where I've just been like, man, I should just tell you more on this one thing. And I haven't, but everything we've spoken about so far, I think we've only scratched the surface. I could have gone, 10 to 20 layers deeper on each of them as to where we are and what we're doing and why things are so exciting at the moment. But, such is life.
That's why they call you Diamond Hands Frisbee, right?
I don't know if that's what they call me, but they call me something.
Yeah.
Well, in the biz, they call that a teaser, right? You got to tease them, keep them coming back for more. So guess we'll have to have you on the show again sometime to break down these layers.
I think you'll have to keep an eye on what we release over the next little while.
All right. Well, the first thing on my to-do list here is the staking. So we'll see when that comes out, and then we'll see what else you got cooking.
Yeah, dude. Well, new ideas every day. We've got new games that are coming alive. We've got new experiences on the website. The website's going to become very, very robust. It's going to be experience after experience. It's going to be nooks and crannies. We're going to be hiding stuff in there starting in the next few days. And we've gotten the codes down really well to where there's a number of different things seamlessly. If you win something inside of the hub, you're going to have a website that you can just go to and click redeem, and you get your item and you get your address that you add, and so it can go straight to you. There's a number of like really fun things that will make our lives easier as a community. But then we've got some fun games that will continue to bring people in. I think the next really big thing that we'll do to onboard is going to be the Care Bears thing. And though it might be weird to some people, I think it's also going to be nostalgic and fun. And I think it'll be like a silly, reintroduction and to see how it goes. But then, maybe we tie in some unique opportunities and like if Alf works out or The Simpsons work out, I think those Slammer mints are going to be really good.
I mean, I think Care Bears fits perfectly with the nostalgia of Pogs. But you're right up my alley big time when you call Alf out. That was one of my favorites.
Popper, I was.
Could you imagine? Yeah.
I said, "What?"
Yeah.
Could you imagine an Alf a Slammer collection, gold and platinum and whatnot, but then also like a Slammer collection of gold, platinum, and silvers and other fun materials of like Marge and Maggie and Bart and Lisa and Homer, and on the back box, and finally like fulfill like the most needed collaborations of all time, the Pog Alf Simpsons collab. So
oh man.
POG Unlimited lawyers are on the case. Disney, Fox, Simpsons teams are in They're in the conversation.
They're all in the West Wing right now.
But no, I mean, like really, like the conversations have begun. We've been after this for about 3 weeks, and so we'll see how long it takes or if it works. But we're in there.
Well, hey, you mentioned one time that. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm just wondering if there's any issues with the you mentioned Ryan Reynolds being involved with Alf, and then they got this whole Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni situation going on. I don't know if you heard about that. That's entertaining.
No, I haven't.
You haven't heard about this? It's all over the
No.
news. Are you kidding me?
Uh-uh.
Oh, well,
I didn't
apparently
look at.
Blake and Justin were in some movie that made a shit ton of money, and then she was saying sexual harassment, and he was saying she was difficult to work with or something, and then they're all coming out, and all these lawyers are involved, and then apparently, like, Ryan Reynolds was trying to, like, sabotage Justin by saying, like, "Don't work with him because I'm Ryan Reynolds, so you can't work with him."
No way.
So, it's been great. The YouTube has a lot of stuff on it. There's some good shorts. Probably the TikTok. I'm not good at the TikTok, but
Oh no.
no, but I'm just saying it's very interesting. It's very interesting. And then um, I don't really watch it, but I'll watch clips. I like the news on the Saturday Night Live, and because the one guy is married to Scarlett Johansson, Colin Jost,
Yeah, yeah,
and
sure.
Scarlett used to be married to Ryan Reynolds, and then he made a joke about. I think he made a joke about Blake or Ryan on the show last week, which was pretty funny. So
Oh my God.
it just
Hollywood
keeps
beating up.
it's really getting interesting. And
I mean, real
this
life is
movie,
more entertaining than fiction.
yeah, real life it's yeah, you couldn't make a lot of this stuff up in a
No,
million years. The
no,
stuff that happens in real life. So
100%.
no, I'm just saying, be aware if that's the case. There's already a lot of litigation going on with Mr. Reynolds. So just FYE, I guess.
Well, I wouldn't imagine that he actually bought the whole IP, probably the rights to his film.
See, I'm not in the biz. I don't know how that works, but that sounds about right. That sounds about
I'd be
right.
surprised if the owner of Alf sold the entire Alf property.
Michael Jackson, right? He bought the whole Beatles catalog, right? So
I mean, long after the
stuff
Beatles were
happens.
dead, but yeah, for sure. I mean,
No,
that's
there's
absolutely true.
there's still two of them alive.
Oh, that's right. Really? Which ones?
Ringo and Paul
McCartney.
Yeah.
No, yeah, right. And they're legends, and I should pay my respect. So
We're back from
hit me with the
on
controversy.
that.
There's got to be controversy out there.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
oh, okay. Dude,
Like,
I
let's
didn't
dig in.
know.
Let's air the tea, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know. I saw I posted a message in one of my other like private Discord rooms, and I was like, wasn't there an announcement in Pog Discord? Did it get deleted? Am I not seeing it? About this guy who got kicked out of Pog. This OG guy got kicked out of Pog because he was talking some shit or something.
I forget
That sounds like drama.
I forget that this project and company have grown so much in the short amount of time in the last year and a half. But yeah, dude, this dude, like from the beginning, like just one of those people that just asks and asks, hey, can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have this? And because he was a little early and like bought a bunch of pogs, I was like, okay, cool. We'll do these things. We'll create new roles. We'll create new programs and incentives for this person. And really a lot of the times he was the only one who qualified, and he'd get like he probably got tens of thousands of dollars in free stuff, let alone the like multiple ordinals that he got that he's selling, trading and whatnot. So the dude made out really well, and we like continue to try and deliver for all of our holders every day. That's the number one thing we do. But this dude on every turn is just like consistently takes his aggression or his dissatisfaction with his life out on us in Discord or on Twitter, and finally like just underhanded comments about like the program or the platform just not being what it was, or not used to being cool. Like it's like it's once the kid who learns that they can whine to get their way, realizes it, they're just going to whine all the time. And that was this person. And so, I just remember seeing that, and my whole body started boiling, because we almost banned this person. Like when we were in Vegas for ThetaCon, it was me and Selden and Ben and Michael, pretty much our executive team, all just sitting around outside of Julian. And I'm just telling him about this dude who's like causing problems even while we're there, like shitting on us and just being horrible, and thinking that since he's the biggest holder, he can like act like a complete asshole to us. And like, dude, like absolutely keeps us up at night, gives me anxiety. And so I was just over it. Like I'm done like trying to play games and placate to somebody who is, toxic. And the reality is like, I don't know anybody anything. He maybe bought all those assets. He didn't mint any of them. He bought all those assets off the secondary from, because of his friend. And that's fine. But like they didn't pay royalties on 90%. So like our business doesn't make money just because you're a big holder. That if you're not there to enjoy like the benefits, I would say don't hold. Like if you're there just for speculation, there's other things that might go up faster. But Pog is like a real fun thing, environment, and I don't know, he really just messed with me, and being a part of this like holders community is not a right. Just because you own a Pog doesn't mean that like we have to do anything for you. It's all an extra added bonus. And we definitely reserve the right to let people, welcome them to leave, so to speak, when the time is right.
Okay. Popper, is that what you had in mind?
Off with his head.
Yes.
Kyler, the slammers, the Magic Eden slammers, the redeemable now?
Yep, they're slamming. Yeah, dude. The first shipments will go out next week. Get ready. Did you already redeem?
No. I think I would want to get another one before I redeem. You know what I mean?
Good luck. Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe do
Really?
that before this goes out.
Oh, okay. Message received. Not
There might be like
financially,
25 or 30 that are getting burned randomly.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Whew. Okay.
All right, we'll be watching Mag's wallet this weekend.
Pocket watching. Pocket watch count up on Megs starts now.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll have to see what happens by Sunday night.
Well,
Pocket
would you say?
watching.
Would you say there was a lot of first time redeemers, or like once it was open was eligible?
We had a stutter step, so there was a little bit of an issue. We've had about 30 redeemed so far.
Wow.
So we're just under the 200 mark. We'll probably hit 175 not too long from now. And that'll be super fun, 175, 150 of these things available. I think it ends up making it really, really cool. And it's definitely one of those like commemorative collectibles that kind of timestamp some history, and we're really excited about the next ones. But this, I think, just couldn't have gone better.
Cool.
I think there's a lot of people who just don't know that you can redeem, and we haven't not historically our number one weakness is getting the information out. So we're actually just about to hire 4 videographers who are editors from the Philippines and Singapore and other countries, and they're going to be doing 40 hours of video editing for us per week. The 4 of them. So every single thing that we do will have a phenomenal video announcement that rolls out with it.
Well, Kyler, is there anything else you want to drop on us, or are we off to the fatherly duties here?
Well, no, I mean, there's just so many things that you guys didn't ask about and you didn't dig into that. Like, I think that there's just so many pieces that if I was interviewing, like if I had me in the seat right now and there were things there were so many things I would be asking about. There were so many things I would dig down in because we really only scratched the surface on everything we talked about. But there's like 5 or 6 points where if like you would have asked maybe 1 or 2 follow-up questions, the whole depth of like what's coming and why and why it's so important would have been revealed. But I definitely appreciate the surface level interview, and it was a lot of fun hanging out. I mean, I've loved it. This is great. It's always nice to just come and chill.
I'm embarrassed because I got the time a half an hour before this started, and
that's my fault.
We all did.
No, it's okay. But I was.
That's the way I like to do it.
I feel like I'm going to get some shit because I told a certain Sire J of the Second Dynasty in Vegas that next time we have you in the show, I'm going to sneak him on the show. And because he don't hold back and he knows the questions to ask.
He does.
And I feel like I really let that one slip by. But last time I snuck somebody on the show, it turned into a train wreck, as Pop knows. It was Andrea we snuck on.
Too soon. Way too soon.
The person was Andrea, being Andrea, kind of like rubbed him the wrong way, and And then after Andrea left, I got FU'd like for the next like 30 minutes. So while Popper sat there on mute laughing his fucking ass off.
Pretty much. It was a long night. I think that was a 3-hour recording.
But and then then the individual wanted it deleted. He messaged. I go, no, we got enough to make this like great. He goes, no, there's no way. And I fucking edited it, and you wouldn't even know there was a issue with the interview at all. So, the magic of editing.
Movie studio magic.
Humble brag.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Well,
Think
dude,
he's
no,
like-
I appreciate this. Was like if there was an American Gladiator, this was definitely like a leisurely walk at the beach while that was happening. So I appreciate it.
Wow. Well, this is the place to come for softball interviews, right, Popper?
Uh,
Well, I
Yeah,
guess when
Theta-
you just
Theta in general,
continually
right?
deliver like the Pog team, all interviews are pretty much softballs. So well
Tyler,
done, team.
because you're the guest, are you going to give a Pog key phrase of the week?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave that up to you and Zach.
Okay.
Okay, fine. All right. A key phrase. I didn't understand. I didn't realize this was important.
To the 10s and 10s, it is.
Okay, to the ones and ones that follow me.
softball.
Okay. The key word is softball. Let's go.
Eee.
Oh,
That Zilly doesn't look locked in this year, Popper. I'll tell you that.
The hard pressed interviews have really let up in season 3.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Hey, it doesn't help that I'm over here feeling just like totally beat up from work. Because
Oh,
one of us here has a job.
stop it.
And
I know,
just
but
the
I got
markets in
him on
general.
Friday instead of a Sunday.
It's all
Yeah.
right.
Stop.
No, I feel it. I did feel that. I felt like where you would normally go a lot deeper. Today you were just like, all right.
To be fair, there was a lot to
All right,
cover, though.
cool.
To
Yeah,
be
it's
fair,
been so much to cover. Well,
we
I know,
covered a
but
lot.
I'm just telling you, as much as we covered, we barely scratched the surface. So, to those viewers who are listening, if you're a true Pog fan and you are hungry for alpha, you are going to need to send in your regards to this publication, to this production, to have them dig in the dirt a little bit farther. I need to sweat when I'm in this chair. I need to stutter a little bit. I need to not be sure where I'm supposed to go afterwards. So let's go.
I'm done with this guy, Popper. Whatever you got left for
I
him.
mean, yeah, if
You heated
you're
me
still
up.
out there, send your next questions to popamags@gmail.com. You could have helped make this less of a train wreck if you had done that.
I blame the interns.
I blame everybody out there that's still listening. We gave them ample opportunity. We talked about this for the last couple of weeks that this was happening, and here we are. And they refused to give us any questions, and now we're getting belittled for the little questions that we did ask. And I'm taking the heat here, but it's really Mag's fault, I think. So here we go.
Clearly.
Dude, my boss has been up my ass, man. I've been.
What's he doing up there?
Yeah.
I was just pretending like I had a job.
I was gonna say, I was like, dude, the guy in the mirror is a dick, huh?
That's it. My mom will go, hey, you really need to get a dog. And I was like, I can't do that. I go, my landlord don't allow it. She goes, don't you own the house? I go, yeah, he's a fucking asshole.
Truest thing
Oh,
you've said.
it would have been funnier if you said it before I said my joke, but really good.
I'll edit
either
that.
way.
Are you kidding me?
All of a
Touche.
sudden, your joke's coming second, Kyler.
Yeah.
Touche. Everything. You're just gonna ask the right questions every time.
That's right.
Oh.
All right. Well, I was feeling good that it was Friday, and now I feel like I failed. But what do you-
Popper, that's like that episode, one of the episodes we had with Justin Trevor Winters, where my audio and Andrea's audio cut out. So all the
Oh.
questions that I asked, I had to re-ask the questions post
Oh man.
interview to, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of everything here.
Yep. Cool.
When you do it for so long, you're gonna. When you're the double award winning top fucking podcast in the Pog
Podcast.
circle, that's what happens.
Yeah.
You're the top Pog dude, and actually Pog TV, let's send me some links. We're gonna do a spotlight on Pog TV for you in our podcast section.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know what they say? Podding ain't easy, right? So
Podding ain't easy. That's Potter. Like you're a pod champ. No, see, we'll work on
you
it.
do pogging ain't easy too.
Pogging ain't easy. Well, we all know pogging ain't easy.
Podding definitely ain't easy either. That's for
Podding
sure.
ain't easy. Podding
It
ain't
is
easy
fun,
when
though,
you got a
usually.
full-time job, dude. But like I absolutely love the show. I'm a big fan. You guys keep us moving when it's stale and stagnant in the market, and we're all grateful.
We almost believe you. Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah. When bull market?
Yeah, on that note, thanks guys. At
Think,
least that silence wasn't
I think we
awkward.
just
Yeah.
I think you had connection issues there because we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
exactly.
we were busting your
Yeah.
chops.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it must have. I missed it.
All right, man. Well, we certainly appreciate your time for joining us. And listen, the next time we're just going to give you warning right now. The next time, consider brought, and don't be
All
hiding
right.
on us because we will find you. And we
No, we should do this real soon again.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all.
All right. Well, dude, if we need to do it back to back, week to week, I'm ready.
Oh boy. All right.
I know a guy.
Well,
I'll be ready.
then we got some work to do, and yeah,
I smell montage.
level 5
going on.
clinger.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, I'm ready, dude. I'm gonna be you know what? I'm gonna regret it, but it's gonna make me better. So let's fucking go.
All right.
All right, I hope
Oh.
I regret it.
You're
Good.
done.
Good.
Challenge
Bring me
accepted.
the fodder. Make us better. All
Sounds like a plan.
right, my dog. Thank you guys. I'm a big fan, big appreciative.
All
Thanks,
right,
Skylar.
man. Enjoy. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the boards
All right, see you soon.
later.
Papa Max Podcast.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter at JustAddSpam. Pops and Mags is a Scumbag Hat production in association with Pam's Day Spa.